I feel like when you go under the knives to get any form of cosmetic surgery done, I believe that it's as a result of underlying issues that doesn't particularly have anything to do with just your appearance.
Proud to today, I would want to say that I'm against it, but for some reasons, going under the knife could be necessary.
I am totally against BBL. It's especially coming from, my beliefs. Naturally, I just feel that that's a danger looming over a human being.
Taking a stand against BBL is like trying to say these people are sinners.
I like people being natural, even if it's the flat chest, if it's the big tummy, if it's whatever it is.
If you're a lady and you think you want to go look good for yourself, and you think you're not looking, the way it is, go under the knife.
We see the case of real worry Peking. She went under the knife, and right now, she's looking so good.
Vixens right now are making more money. Vixens, being a vixen is an occupation on itself. And being a female, being a vixen adds value to yourself.
Okay.
If you look at it from the point from the entertainment industry, it's good for the business.
I believe that many people go under the knife because they have not even acknowledged the main reason why they want to get that thing done. If you take a look at yourself, 100%, you would definitely find something wrong with yourself that is not perfect. And that is because if you fail to love yourself, first of all, that is a problem first. It now results to low self-esteem issues and a lot of other issues that we will definitely talk about as this talk progresses. I feel like when you go under the knives to get cosmetic surgery done or get any form of cosmetic surgery done, a large percent of the time, because I don't want to quote a figure or a percentage, a whole lot of the time, I believe that it's as a result of underlying issues that doesn't particularly have anything to do with just your appearance. And it just means that you're striving for perfection, of which that in itself is an illusion. That's what I think personally, and I feel like I am against it. I might be for it in some regards, and I would expatiate as we go on in the conversation.
I am totally against BBL. It's especially coming from, my beliefs. Naturally, I just feel that that's a danger looming over human beings. And we've seen this not just recently, but in time past where people went under the knife and never returned. For me, I like people being natural, even if it's the flat chest, if it's the big tummy, if it's whatever it is. You came from God and you should return the same way. That's my school of thought.
Proud to today, I would want to say that I'm against it, but for some reasons, going under the knife could be necessary. We see the case of real worry Peking. She went under the knife, and right now, she's looking so good. For health reasons, if it helps your profession, I don't think it's a bad thing. Because I tell you what, so some persons would think I'm taking it to the biblical point of view. When a set of people wanted to stone a woman that she was doing adultery, Jesus Christ took a different stand and said, if there's any of you among you all that has never sinned before, let it be the first to throw a stone at that person. So taking a stand against BBL is like trying to say these people are sinners. I'm seeing it from that point. It is not in anybody's place to want to say, oh, it's a bad thing. For to them, they have a good reason for doing it, just as my brother just pointed out.
Right.
In the entertainment
Oh, I can see
industry,
that he's your brother because you guys
you're
are
my
the same-
sister.
because you guys
He's
are
my
the same
dad. He's
team.
my brother too. If
Okay.
you look at it from the entertainment industry, it's good for the business.
So, would we say that just because you want to make money or because you want to look good in front of camera,
So
you will risk your life?
Wait,
Now,
let him land.
let me
Hold
just
on,
let me
hold
just say this.
Right.
A lot of these so-called celebrities that you see doing it, there is always a repercussion. I mean, you mentioned the name. I mean, about Real Worry Picking, and I just see her on screen, but you don't know what she faces behind cameras or in a room.
So let me just chip in something
Okay.
from this MC that we see or this comedian that we're talking about. She said in one of her interviews that she had to do it for health reasons, and she had to come out to be, healthy, to continue occupation as being an MC and a comedian. You see, sometimes you just have to take some risk to be alive, because you have to be alive for your children in the future. Not that alone. Secondly, for the commercial reasons, because vixens right now are making more money. Being a vixen is an occupation on itself, and being a female, being a vixen adds value to yourself because you know what you're getting, instead of having to be out there being a prostitute or doing something illegal to earn money.
Okay. Let me take it. Wait,
sorry,
excuse me. Let me take it. Wait, just
I'd like to
hold
quickly
on.
Can I add
Hold
your
on.
point before you take it?
I'd like to say.
Sir, let me just add a point. I want to add a point before you respond to
I'd
me.
like to.
I want to add just one point. Just let me add this point.
Okay.
You said going through the life is a risk. But you forgot, sir, that this life will live itself is a risk. What assurance do you have that you will live 100 years?
That's relative. So don't let's mix it.
Okay.
See, and I tell you the truth. I tell you for free. Very soon, you still soon start seeing a lot of celebrities come out and hide under.
Not very soon.
But,
Not very
and
soon.
just
It
wait.
is happening now.
They will start hiding under the pretext that they are doing this thing for health. Real Worry Real Worry Lady came out and said that, and we all agreed. We bought into it. I am not in support of it, but if truly that's our motive,
That it is.
that's okay.
It is.
But if you need to, and we know what when this whole thing started. Of course, I'm not mentioning a name.
You said I should just give you. You said I should just give you small chance. Now you want to over chance.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No.
When we had a wife of the president of Nigeria, that was where it started. Can you remember that she went for something like that? And we
mention
lost
her
her.
name. Yeah.
You know. So
On the 23rd of October.
I love you. I mean, you must be a good student of
What's the
history.
year? Whether it's done as 6 or done as 7, I can't remember for sure.
All right.
But let me just take it from
Okay.
what he said and from what Sunkomi said. So Sunki vibes. Okay, so we said something earlier. Like I said, I am against it, and I would explain why. I mentioned earlier that I believe that most people that get cosmetic surgery done, butt lifts, cheek lifts, rhinoplasty, name it, BBL, all of these things, it is as a result of an underlying factor that many people tend to shove to the side and focus on the intangibles. And the reason why I will say this is, don't interrupt me, I've been a quiet girl.
Right.
And why I say this is this. I saw an interview of Faith Moray. She's a sensational figure. I think she's everywhere on social media. She was on The Real Housewives of Lagos. And she said something about having her boobs done, her butt, her face, and all of that. This lady is a beautiful woman. She's a work of art. She's like 6 feet tall or something, even maybe more.
Okay.
And now, when she was asked the reason she did that, she said because she didn't like herself before, but now she spent a whole lot of money to get that body done, and that's why she doesn't want to ever cover her body. She wants to show it to the world. Now, I believe that many people go under the knife because they have not even acknowledged the main reason why they want to get that thing done. If you take a look at yourself, 100%, you would definitely find something wrong with yourself that is not perfect. And I put this in quotes, that is not perfect. And that is because If you fail to love yourself, first of all, the way you are,
That's
first
where
of
it
all,
starts.
that is a problem first. It now results to low self-esteem issues and a lot of other issues that we will definitely talk about as this talk progresses. Many of these people already have a lot of issues. Oh, I don't like the way my body is. I don't have a perfect figure because of what maybe the media is projecting. Maybe because of a woman is not supposed to have a big tummy. A woman is not supposed to have flat butt.
For crying out,
A woman is not supposed to. So these pictures are just projected, and trust me, your mind is powerful. Whatever you digest is what stays there. And if you fail to love yourself the way you are, first of all, you will definitely find reasons why you do everything. There's always a reason. Rewari Pikin said it was because of her health. She had shortness of breath. She had this. I'm not saying that's a lie. I know a lot of people that deal with PCOS, and because of that, they have to maybe go under the knife or do uninvasive or be intrusive processes that makes them lose weight and all of that.
Yeah.
That's why when I started earlier, I said I understand some people that decide to do cosmetic surgery or do some of these surgeries just because of health reasons. Why I said that is because if anything is life-threatening, you should see to it.
So,
If anything is life-threatening, you should see to it.
I'm not surprised.
Not because you want
I'm
a
not surprised
perfect
that you're
figure.
taking a stand against this because you are gifted. You're so gifted.
No, that's not true.
That's one. Then number two,
That's not true.
I would have expected that you're putting on a natural hair as you're on this show.
My brother, I can
Because
definitely.
for you to have a human hair means you want to enhance yourself. You want to look better than so what's the difference
wrong?
between you?
I was.
I'm asking you a question. What's the difference between you who went to buy a human hair of $10,000 and another lady that went to do the BBL to look good? You both are in the same boat.
Okay,
That's
I would
it.
have
Are you
wanted
telling
to
me?
talk about this, if not because
What
of
are you saying?
Hold on, let me talk. You just said
okay.
something. Let me give you the answer to that.
Okay.
First of all, we all enhance ourselves in different ways, in different forms, right?
Okay.
There are days where I wear my natural weaves on. There are days where I have human weaves on. There are days I wear makeup. There are days I don't wear makeup. There are days that I want to look in a certain way. You and I know that if you do anything that regards surgery, it is, I would say to a large extent, it is permanent. You can take, hold on. I said to a large,
you can go
you
back
can
to
remove,
the-
yes, you can remove
go
it,
back
but
to
will
the body
you change,
But
will you change
it's
the
not
pus
possible
on
you
your
go back-
skin?
I mean,
You
those
You
scars,
cannot
you won't be
remove
able
the
to-
incisions on your skin.
hold
Hold on,
on.
let me land. He asked the question. He asked the question.
I mean,
I'm telling you.
If transgender can go back
No, I want to even
to
point.
their gender,
I'm not
my
saying
brother,
you cannot go
my
back.
brother, have
That's
you ever
why-
seen a scar?
Right.
yeah.
There is Yoruba will say Oju
Ojú àpá.
it's not possible. There is no how it will go back to normal. Just buttress what she said. See, having a wig on, it's very
It's an
temporal.
enhancement,
It's
yes.
an
Having
enhancement.
clothes
temporal,
on is an
and
enhancement.
it's not threatening to your life.
Having glasses on.
Hold
See,
on.
you have
The
my
risk-
problem.
the
Hold
risk
on. I
involved in that
said,
is not much.
sorry. I said
So,
it.
of just
Hold on,
putting on a wig,
hold
there
on,
are risks.
hold on,
There are
hold
risks.
on, hold on.
What
on
if
a
this
wig.
hair has a chemical that
No,
could go into
hold
her
on.
brain
Hold
and make her run mad? What if it has a chemical
Hold on.
that
Oh
goes
my
into her
God,
brain
oh my
and she
God.
start acting psycho?
I like
tomorrow?
your argument.
Hold
What are you
on,
saying?
hold on, let me tell you
She's
something.
not different.
Somebody's
She's not
hair.
different from a lady that
on your
goes to
hair.
do BBL.
Hold on.
She's
what's the
enhanced her
difference?
beauty.
Hold on.
She enhanced herself.
Let me,
she's
we
fine.
don't need to
They're
shout.
not
They're not
We don't need to
because
shout.
they are
Bring
far.
me-
make our
Hold
Bring
on.
me
Because
Moses,
you use
bring
somebody's
me
hair.
a Moses Bliss
You're
wife
putting
that had a
somebody's
natural
hair.
hair
Yeah.
during
Okay.
her weave
Oh, yeah, listen.
and I will listen.
Listen
Not
to me.
Abiola that
Listen.
is properly
Oh, yeah, hold
enhanced.
on.
You
Listen
know,
to me.
what are you saying?
This, oh my God.
Hold on,
If you
hold on.
ask a question, you want to
hold
respond.
Hold on.
Wait, hold on.
If you
Do
want
you
to
realize?
if you
Do
want
you
to love the
realize?
way
I
you
love
are
this.
without no enhancement, take off your wig.
Yes.
Come to me.
Do not wear
Yes.
clothes, in fact. That's what I'm
As
telling
a
you.
matter
No,
of
I have
fact,
to be
if you
clothed.
want
I
to be,
cover myself.
a video,
Listen.
don't do
Listen.
no
Listen
enhancement.
to
That's
me.
all.
So
Don't put up
let's
a makeup.
appreciate these people
Look at
who
the
are
beautiful
doing
makeup
it,
you're having.
taking the
Listen to
effort
me.
It
to do
took you
it.
more than 30 minutes in the restroom.
listen
I was
to
going
me.
to do
Come
that.
on.
That's quite
you were
different from
enhancing
going to
yourself.
that.
No,
You were
it's
enhancing.
not.
It's the
It's
same
not.
thing.
This is different.
So
It is
what is
not.
the assurance you have that the makeup she's putting on
It's-
doesn't have a chemical
Would you
implication
let
that
me?
can affect
Would you
your
let
skin?
me? Would you let me? You're asking
Now,
a question.
what
Would you
are you
let me
saying?
answer? Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. I
Okay.
can defend
Don't
myself.
put no
Alright.
sentiments
Hold
in
on.
Don't put
where
no
you're
sentiments.
putting
Hold
up
on.
makeup, enhancement, Body
is funny,
hands.
He
anyway.
who comes to
Putting on
right
a
beating
wig.
must come with clean
Okay,
hands.
and do you want me to give you
Natural
response?
hair.
Oh, you
No
want
makeup.
Look
You
good.
can't, you
Look
can't,
good
you
for
can't
yourself.
enhance your beauty
Look good
and
for
then come and
yourself.
say
Would
that
you-
this person
would
is
you
doing
want
BBL
us-
when they also
would
have
you
a
want
good
us-
reason for wearing
Would you
the
want
their
us?
BBL.
Would you want us
know-
to have a conversation, or you want to keep
No, go
arguing?
ahead.
No,
Go
I
ahead.
want
Go
to have a
Let me
ahead.
explain
conversation.
Go ahead.
Now, first of all, in life, as a human being, you enhance yourself in different ways. Now, I have a principle: going overboard. Anything you do,
What do
hold
you
on,
mean
let me land.
overboard?
Hold on, let me land.
Overboard is subjective,
Let
Abiola.
me
Ah.
land.
It's subjective.
Let-
Your overboard
You didn't
may
let
not be
me-
my overboard.
So
Right.
if,
So what are you talking
if I'm
about?
giving you a finger and you won't let me show my hand, how would you understand? Why would you get the big
All right,
picture?
go ahead.
Let me
Go ahead.
land.
Go ahead.
In life, all of us, we enhance ourselves. Wearing a cloth, you're enhancing yourself.
I'm
What?
covering myself.
That is enhancement.
I'm covering
should
myself.
Should I Google the meaning of
No,
enhancement?
no, I'm covering
Hold on,
myself.
hold on,
Adam
hold
was
on.
covered. Enhancement and covering is
Hold on.
different.
Adam and
different.
Eve,
It's-
hold on.
Enhancement
Adam
is
and no,
enhancement is
don't
going higher than
Moses,
what is supposed
Moses,
to be
no,
natural.
Now you're covering your
Moses,
hair,
no,
your natural
Moses,
hair,
Moses,
and you're
Moses,
saying
do
you
you're
know-
saying somebody
do
somebody
you
else.
know-
I'm bald-headed. I think I should take off my cap so that you see that I'm natural.
You guys
Do
should
you know-
listen to me.
Do
Listen.
you know that
These
putting
things are
on
different.
see?
Trust me.
So why
See,
do we
it's not.
why
I do not
why
agree
do
with
we
you.
It's
why
not
do you
that
want to look why
going
do,
under a
why,
knife
why do you want to
and
look
just wearing a wig
bro
at
bro
the same
why do you want to look
thing.
good
They're
why
different.
do you want to look
I
good in
think
the
we're
camera
just arguing. We're not letting each other speak.
no I'm
No.
just asking a question
No,
You're
I think
why do you
we're
want
just
why do you
we're
want
just
to
going
look
back
good
and forth. We're not. You're not.
Why
you
do you
asked
wanna
me a
look
question.
good
Let-
in
You
the
won't let me
camera?
speak.
Let's hear Suki talk.
why do you want to look good in camera why do you apply makeup when you're in the camera because you're adding value to yourself you don't want somebody seeing you shabby
That's not true. I take exception to that. And I will explain why. I have a YouTube channel. I have videos, tons of videos there where I do not have a hint of makeup. I have videos in there where I have my hair done. Let me tell you something. When it comes to beauty, beauty cuts across different forms. Do you realize that you getting your hair cut, that's a form of enhancement? Don't argue except you show me the meaning of enhancement. If you haven't done your homework, don't argue. It's a fact. I'm telling you, you can go ahead and Google it right now.
we're learning
Hold
We're
on.
learning.
And that's why I'm telling you, anything you add to yourself is a form
So-
of enhancement.
so
Putting
are you
on,
saying-
hold on. Wearing perfume is enhancement. Putting on cream is enhancement. And that's why I was trying to explain something. I said, I have a principle that in life, whatever you do and you do in excess, whatever you do and you go overboard, it is wrong.
so why
Who
we
and let
define-
me
why we
explain.
Who
criticizing
define
Let me
who
explain
define
it.
who define
Let me
overboard?
explain
it.
Sir,
Let me
you're a
explain it.
Christian. You're a
Yes.
Christian.
Yes.
I want to ask only one question.
Okay.
If Jesus Christ is here today,
he would
do you
encourage
think Jesus Christ will condemn a lady that goes
Never.
to do? Well, let him answer.
okay
Jesus,
You
the
think-
Bible says that we should we abound in
Abiola
sin
didn't ask you.
and say grace
No,
should
Abiola
should we
didn't ask
continue
you.
in sin
Abiola,
and say grace should
Abiola, let
abound?
him answer. I said,
Jesus
if
Christ will not
was
judge
here,
you does not
do
mean
you
that
think
what you are
Jesus Christ would criticize a lady for going under the knife?
For going under the knife.
Yes. Do you think Jesus Christ would criticize a lady for doing that?
Jesus Christ would deal with it in a spiritual way.
no
Which
He
are
won't answer.
because
Listen,
he
listen
gave
to
us
me.
the knowledge
No.
the wisdom
no.
the technique
No.
to do it
Listen,
No.
listen.
so don't bring no
No.
I know you're going back
Hold
to
on,
the fact
hold
Is
on.
it yes or no?
See, hold on. He's talking about the
Jesus,
adulterer.
don't
Hold
be
on.
diplomatic
The
and
same
not
scripture
understand.
that Jesus
No.
Christ said that you who is without sin should
Sin.
pass the first one. The same scripture says that should we continue in sin and pray
But
that grace
who
will
said
abound?
Who
any
says
law?
who's going under the knife is a
Any
sin?
law
Why is it a
that
sin?
says under the
Hold
knife
on.
Who
is a
says
sin.
going under the knife is a
Hold
sin?
on.
Who says that?
Hold
Like
on.
I said,
Hold
for
on.
me,
See,
I'm not saying it's a sin. Don't get it
yes,
twisted.
that is where you.
I'm
if
not
you want
saying
to
it's a
base
sin,
your
but you're
argument
saying
on
that's
If
sin,
your
wrong.
life is
that is his
at risk,
opinion.
then don't do it.
And I'm saying
I
that
have seen a
even the
channel.
life will live.
Trust
You
me.
that did not do
No,
God
no,
that
no,
did
no,
life.
no.
Yeah.
This life
No,
we live in
no.
is
It's a
risk
risk.
Let
itself.
me tell you something.
at least,
You don't watch.
even if
You
I
don't
don't-
watch
if I don't
Dutch.
go through
Do you
that,
watch
I'm still
Dutch?
I
safe.
watch
Occasionally.
I watch
You watch
both.
what?
I watch both.
Can you
Occasionally.
tell me the number of cases of people that have?
People go into surgery
Mhm.
and under the knife, most people go into it because they're being bullied.
Yes.
That's a lie. You are saying it as if it's a fact. That's a lie.
It's
A lot of
for
people
me,
go
I
into
feel
that
under
has
the
been their
knife
own
because
advice.
they have
No
a
self-esteem.
problem with their
No,
mind.
You know
First
this,
of all,
you know this big brother lady.
They
the
made
slim
up their
one.
mind. They made up their
Chloe,
mind.
Chloe.
yes.
Chloe. So.
Do you know that?
Abiola, let me say something. I will never encourage my wife to go under the knife. Hold on.
So what are we
Hold on,
saying?
hold on.
What are we saying?
Hold on.
Because I want to look
Hold
good.
on.
You just shot yourself in the
Hold
leg.
on.
I will not
I'm
let
not
you.
landed.
got it.
I've not landed. You're
my
jumping.
God.
You're jumping the gun.
No. If first of all you find out that something is wrong with yourself, if you look at yourself in the mirror and you say something is wrong with me, where did that thought come from? That's where if you don't tackle the root cause of a problem, you will keep adding band-aid to an injury that you should look for other solutions to cure. And that is the truth. If you say that you're being bullied, and because of that you want to go under the knife, it clearly means that you have let yourself sink into that deep end for you to think that because people bully you. Trust me, I've seen fat people get bullied. I've seen slim people get bullied. I've seen people that are overweight get bullied. I've seen people that are plus size get bullied. I've seen people that are slim get bullied. So if you don't love yourself, the problem starts from you loving yourself. If you fail to love yourself, nobody can love you better than you love yourself.
So Abiola, so what if going through the knife makes me love myself the more?
And that's what I'm telling you.
So,
and that was what I established.
Do you think it's in your place to want to tell someone when they should go through under the knife or not? It's not in
my place. It's not in my place. I'm giving you my opinion regarding it. I did not come to you now and say anybody that goes under the knife is a sin. You will die. You go to hell.
Well,
I didn't say that.
You're
Hold on.
condemning the fact.
In my own opinion, you just said you won't let your wife go under the knife. Why? You have your reasons. I have my reasons why I believe that going under the knife is not right.
He's
that is my
saying-
opinion.
I'm saying
Don't speak for
if
him.
she
Speak
wants,
for yourself.
if she wants to go under it, I won't encourage it.
Mhm.
But if she chooses to do it,
Mhm.
and there's a good reason, just like the two cases I gave, the real worry picking, why won't she go do it?
I don't have it. That when I was talking, I said that I don't mind if somebody wants to do
Hold on.
surgery, but it depends on the root cause.
Hold on.
I want you to understand me before you
Hold
try
on.
to hit.
Hold on.
Yeah.
My thing is, this is me. I want to look good for myself. If I want to get botched, to look good for myself, for commercial purpose, I'll go under the knife. Nobody's gonna judge me because I'm going under the knife because I want to look good for myself. If you're a lady and you think you want to go look good for yourself, and you think you're not looking, the way it is, go under the knife. If it's else,
I'm sorry to interrupt you. This reminds me of the time of my mother's when men think that plus size voluptuous women is the in thing or is the thing that's really only
Don't
party,
get me wrong.
only
I like my ladies like this.
Trust me.
My wife
Over
is
the
like
years.
this. My wife is.
But you want
And
a
I
flat tummy.
grab
But
her
you
like
want
this.
a flat tummy at the same time.
No, I'm not saying.
That's what I'm telling
I'm
you.
not criticizing
that
those
back
who
in the
goes
day-
under the knife
Back in the
because
day-
they
hold
go
on,
under the
I'm
knife
trying to
because
get
of
to
a
a point.
reason.
So for me, and I speak for myself, not criticizing anybody, right?
Mhm.
BBL is not safe.
Maybe
It's
it's safe.
the way-
It's subjective.
it's subjective.
It's safe
That's
for
a
Now,
subjective
this is
thing.
it. That's why I said I speak for myself.
You are being
And I'm
Let
married.
him land. Let him
And
land.
this is what I expect my wife to do, and I know she won't do otherwise, right? And I want to say this. Most of the women will probably, my wife was, when we met in the university, she had a flat tummy, the flattest tummy ever. She was a model. But as I speak, she's a mother of 5 right now. As I speak to you, her tummy is not the way
It was.
that it was. But I, as a man, have come to realize that I need her alive, especially when I see that cases of people going under
Can I ask a
BBL,
question?
you understand?
Can I ask
Itself,
a
So,
question?
visually.
for me,
Can
I speak for myself.
Can I ask this question?
Please.
Are you scared of the fact that you've seen experiences over time, or the doctor said she can't do it?
I don't even want to lose a wife. I love my wife so much that I don't want to lose
So
her.
if somebody
To
comes
be-
to you and give you and show you proof that the
My
risk
brother,
is little or
my
not,
brother, I won't do. I won't do.
you won't do.
I won't do. I know
Left
my
for
wife
me.
said would not.
Left for me. My husband will always say that because I complain about my stomach a lot. My stomach is not flat. I want it flat on me because I wasn't always this big. I was way slimmer than I wouldn't say slim. I used to be a size 10, but maybe now I'm a size 14. That's 2 dresses up. And I really want to lose weight. And at the end of the day, my husband is like, I don't mind if you go under the knife, blah, blah, blah. Go and do this, take Ozempic, because there are a lot of other ways instead of going under the knife. Okay. And I'm like, see, the thing is, everything has advantages and disadvantages. And a lot of times, you don't get to hear about the detrimental part of all of these things.
True.
A lot of people go under the knife and they find it difficult to pull. A lot of people, you know why? We're talking from a point of view where we have limited knowledge. I really wish that we had like a doctor that understands 100% the adverse effect of these things. There's this guy that runs Botch. I've forgotten his name right now. I used to watch Botch like a lot before. His wife has never gone on a knife. And I remember an episode where I watched and then they asked him why. And then he's like, well, his wife hasn't gone under the knife yet because she likes herself pretty much. She doesn't see anything to change. That is her. Hold on, that is her. And I'm telling you that the root cause of many people that go under the knife is a problem that they have failed to identify. The problem first of loving yourself, knowing yourself, understanding who you are. What is even the root cause? Why do you even want to get a bigger butt? Why do you think that is the standard? Why do you think that you would love yourself if you get a perfect figure 8 body?
So let me ask you.
Trust me, Coco by Chloe was slim. A lot of people were bashing her. She's big now. A lot of people are like, this Aya, she's even too solid. People will always talk.
I don't want to use the word perfect, but she's looking.
So what am I?
She's perfect.
What
That's what I'm telling you. That's to you. Some people will also, because she talked about some people being bullied. Some people will still bully her
actually
because of how she is.
When she was in her old state.
Some people are still bullying her now. You are who you are, and if you fail to recognize that fact and identify that you are who you are, you can never ever get it right.
For me, in conclusion, if you have a valid reason to go under the knife, and mind you, I am not the one to determine what a valid reason is for anyone. If you think for health-wise, for commercial purpose, you need to go under the knife, so be it. It's good. It's okay.
And for me, I'm an entertainer. I know how it is in the commercial purpose. If you think going into or under the knife is, going to give you some type of interest, please do it. If it's not going to risk your health, if it's not going to risk your survival,
let's continue.
Please go into it. If it's going to make you look good and make you feel confident, please go into it. Don't let anybody bully you into it.
It's going to make your spouse love you more.
If it's going to make your spouse,
If it's going to make you look stunning in the other room.
Give you all night.
Okay.
Do it.
Okay. At the end of the day, I think it's the scripture that says that beauty is vain. A lot of people have
Beauty
this.
no be vain, no.
A lot of people have these beauty standards and that's why Yoruba say that even if you toba rewa, toba niwa, gbele oko. Anyways. At the end of the day, if you think that you are bound by beauty standards, the hourglass body and all of that, and you fail to realize that beauty is skin deep and is in depth, and you fail to recognize this fact. Trust me, you will definitely find something wrong with you 100% of the time. And it necessarily doesn't even have anything to do with how you look physically. It has to do with your mind, first of all, because that is the first place where the problem stems from. Secondly, just like Moses said, when anything has to do with your health, the Bible says you should love yourself. If anything has to do with your health negatively, and you know that there's a measure to take to ensure that you have a good health, a good life, trust me, I'm all for it. Maybe tomorrow I might even decide to go get liposuction done or get a flat tummy. Maybe.
Now you're talking.
I might decide to do that. But and I have a reason why. That you talked about a reason why when I started, except you didn't listen to me, I said that I agree with some people for doing something like that. There are a lot of people that face a lot of health challenges, PCOS and a whole lot of other issues. There are a lot of people that face shortness of breath, a lot of people that face anxiety issues, a lot of people that face headaches, constant headaches, bad eating disorders and all of those things. Obesity, a lot of heart failures and all of those things. I get it if you're going under the knife because of you want to stay alive. But where I draw the line is if you have a perfect picture in your head, or you have a beauty standard that you want to live by, or because you feel like an hourglass body is the in thing. I'm telling you that it will fade, and you will go back to that drawing board and be like, she been one time they're saying a big breast, now they rain, now small. Because trust me, now the girls with little boobs are the ones that are winning. They can wear anything that they want to wear. Nobody cares. And at the end of the day, there's so many people that already got silicones in their boobs. And then, I don't have any silicone. But there are a lot of people that have silicone on already. And then they are trying to go and remove it. I don't have any butt job done. My mama gave it to me. Hallelujah. And that is it. But that is just for me. Some other people now might think that because of they don't have big boobs, they don't have big hips, they don't have big butts. Girl, if you fail to love yourself, you will never love yourself, even if you get any surgery, any cosmetic surgery done. And why are we even limiting it to women? Men also do these things. Men, a lot of men are born with flabby boobs and they want to get boob job done. That's true. A lot of men want to get boob job done. A lot of men want to lose weight. A lot of men want perfect, packs. They want to get pecs.
No.
They do all of those things. No, men do a lot of those things.
No.
They do.
Men want to.
No, they do.
So-
a lot of
so
men have
like-
problem with their nose and they get rhinoplasty.
Hold
done.
on, we want to buy the expensive Gucci, we want to buy the expensive Versace.
All right,
we don't
all right,
need all
guys.
those-
I think,
No,
I think
speak
my
for yourself,
own
men.
summation on this is do what's right, do what's good for you,
Absolutely.
but don't forget the health hazards that comes with
That
some-
nobody wants to talk about. If you watch Botched, you understand what he's talking about.